Hey y'all, welcome to another video of mine. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the set that I did the other day that you may have seen on my channel. I love them. They are very, very pretty, but I have never done a set like this where the rhinestones are right there and then on the tips. I've never done a set like this. These were done with polygel, no tips, just polygel, base gel coat, top gel coat. I did use some, with the polygel, I used the liquid that you use for polygel, which is the slip solution, they call it, but you can use alcohol. I basically used this right here, and it works good. It works really well. You don't have to have, the slip solution. This is, the alcohol, the 70% or more is good too. But anyway, I did those, and this is set. So, but I also wanted to talk today about a little bit of about the things I've got in my nails inventory. Dapping dishes. I collect these because you can't have too many of them, because sometimes they break, which I've never had them break on me, but sometimes they break, or you lose them, or whatever. This is a dapping dish, and I also have cuticle oil. This is the very first cuticle oil I ever got, and it's the only cuticle oil I ever got, and it has been wonderful. I mean, it's really moisturized. It's a really good brand. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful packaging. I love the way they packaged it. I love the way it works. I have some brushes, and these are dusting brushes. So, and it's basically to brush your nails off. Is that one too? I've used the. I usually don't use it, but I think I'm going to use it more often if I'm going to be doing nails on my YouTube channel. I don't want to thrash my natural nails, so I think I will either be using my practice hand. This is Izzy. But I'll either be using my practice hand, or I'll be using the peel off base coat by Macart. It works really well. I love it. It is gel, so you do have to cure it. It's a no wipe, so when you apply it, don't wipe it. Okay, because there's supposed to be a tacky layer. And it works really well. What you do is you put it on your natural nails, and then you put like a base coat, gel base coat, which is also a tacky layer left behind with that too. You leave that on and you don't wipe it, and then you put on like your acrylic, or you lay your acrylic or your poly gels on your nails, and that's basically how that works. And this makes it to where they stay for anywhere between, depending on how rough your nails are, really. I mean, if you're really hard on your nails, they could last about a day or two. With me, I'm not that hard on them, so gosh, I don't want to lie, maybe 4 or 5 days. If your nails are longer, they're not going to last as long, because the longer your nails are, the more prone they are to breaking off, snapping off, chipping, falling off, especially with the peel off base coat. So basically I have that. Have plenty of files. Always have plenty of files on hand. I do have these clippers. I'm sure those of you who have gotten your nails done have seen these before. I love this thing. Now, this is, I found out that this is not too great for acrylic unless your acrylic nails are thin, which I don't make them super thick, but I make them thick enough to where I can't really use this on them. But you can use them on polygel, natural nails, and tips. Okay, press-ons, things like that. Let's see. This is for rhinestones. You pick up rhinestones with them. This is wax, and it's nice. And this is a pin part, you know, that you can like move on your nails, you know. Basically do this, and you know, make sure that you get them in, you know, get the right placement and everything like that, you know, so that you can then, you know, cure it. What I do is I put a base coat, and then I lay my rhinestones or my Swarovskis, and then I cure it, and then I put a top coat. Sometimes I'll lay a top coat over my Swarovskis and my rhinestones, but not always. Sometimes, depending on the kind you get, the top coat will either leave them really shiny and you can see through them and they look really brilliant and pretty and everything, or they can leave them looking kind of dull if they're a poor quality Swarovski or rhinestone. These basically have like cuticle pushers and things in them. I'll get more into those in another video, as well as how I use, as well as I will be showing y'all how I use this. I'll be making a video. Also, I have these. These are good for water decals, the paper decals that you put in water, and then you pick these up and you lay the water decals on them. They're also good for stickers. You can use them for Swarovskis and rhinestones, but I don't. I use this right here. I got this. Everyone has one of these. Everyone has one of these. My mom had one of those in her purse. Also, scissors. You've always got to have a good pair of scissors on hand. Have a good pair of scissors on hand. This is my acrylic brush. This is my Pana brush. I've had this for a couple of years now. It's a really nice brush. When it's wet, when I'm using it, it's much flatter. I think this is a 14. I think it's a 12 or a 14. But when you're starting out, you want to get like an 8 or a 10, maybe a 12. Okay, because the smaller brushes are easier to work with. I am thinking about getting a smaller brush because this picks up really large beads, which I don't like. I don't know. But I've been laying my acrylic okay. I mean, hence the name of my channel, From Woe to Wow. The reason for that is y'all will find out, but I will give you a little hint. It's quite a mess when I go to do my nails, whether it be laying acrylic or polygel or doing what I do, I don't know. But it starts as a mess and ends up like these. And they are really, really nice. So that's why I named it From Woe to Wow. Model 1's Nail Hydrate and Primer Kit. This is what I use. I use the dehydrator before my acrylics and my polygels. I use the primer before my acrylic. I use the primer before my acrylic, as opposed to base gel polish. I use base gel polish on my natural nail, and then I lay the polygel. I lay the primer on my natural nail and then the acrylic. Also, what you want to know about, if you don't know already, polygel is a file off system. So you can file these off. You can get them really thin and then just peel them right off your nails. Especially if you don't have tips. Like, I don't have tips on these. So these can be filed right off. You trim them to like right here, and then you just file them off, peel them off, and there you go. Whereas acrylic is a soak-off system. Trying to file those off is a nightmare. If you can do it, great, but I find that it's a nightmare. It's easy to file off polygels and soak off acrylic. I do have this. I have yet to use it. I know how to use it, but well, no, nail foil glue. I've used this before, actually. I thought this was the holographic stuff, but I do have that too. I have holographic stuff that you would rub on. You take a little makeup sponge and you rub the holographic powder on your nails, and it looks really neat. I'll make a video later, some other time about that. Show you all how to do that. But this is nice. This is foil glue. So what you do is you lay this over on your nails, just as you would polish. You cure it, and then you lay your foils. And I will make a video about that as well. There are sponges. These come in handy. This is alcohol. It's the kind that you open up and you push. This is also this is alcohol. This is polish remover. This is a good brand, Equate. It's a name brand or a store brand, but it's good. Equate is good. I am just almost out of this, so I got another one. But yes, you always need this on hand. This is good to clean your brushes with. Okay, cleaning your brushes with. All right, this is a cleanup brush, and that's a cleanup brush, and I'll tell y'all what I mean by cleanup brushes in another video as well. Got a lot of videos coming in the future. But acetone, pure acetone, is good for soaking off acrylics. It comes off in layers. It's awesome. This is Beetles gel base and gel top coat. This is what I use on my nails. I started out with Beetles. That was the very first polish set I ever got. Beetles is good and easy to work with. The matte coats are matte and they are soft. They feel kind of like leather. It's an awesome quality. Beetles is good. I also used this on these. So, and then I got this. This comes with a small UV LED lamp. This is what I used for my polygels, because when you're holding on a dual form, which I will make a video about in the future and let you know what dual forms, how dual forms are used. In fact, I can probably show you in this video, but I use this because that way you can hold the dual form in one hand and use that hand to hold the dual form with the polygel or the acrylic on your nail and put it under this lamp right here. Whereas it's quite difficult to do it on this lamp. This is my full-size lamp. It is a full-size salon size lamp. So it's as opposed to this, or this as opposed to that, depending on what you're using. Also, I wanted to let you all know this is a nail dust collector machine. I love this thing. That's how it's running high. That's low, and it's really not that loud. It may sound really loud in the video, I don't know, but it's not that loud in real time. This is my lamp. I would not know what to do without this. Ladies and gents, these are wonderful. This is a professional nail drill. I have drill bits and everything to go in them. There are the fine grit, medium grit, and harsh grit. And right now I have the fine grit. Now when you're doing your own nails, you can reuse these depending on how much you've used them. This one, I would just take it off and turn it around and use this side as opposed to that side. But that's just using me, using it on me. I don't do clients. I never will. I don't do other people's nails. People who know me know that. I will never do anyone else's nails. I have many reasons. I am my own nail tech. So I do my own nails. But, yeah, and my sister even knows that I don't even do her nails. I won't do my mom's nails. So, but that is my drill. These are the new Moravan polygels that I got. I'll introduce these and open these and do an unboxing in another video. These are wonderful. These are the polygels that I like, the polygels that I used. I haven't used these yet. They're all still packaged and everything, so we can, talk about those in another video. So basically, this is just about everything I have in here. This is my monomer. Monomer is what you use as a liquid for your acrylic, whereas polygel uses a slip solution or alcohol. This is a bunch of nail stuff. I have a couple of lamps with their cords. I've got acrylic. I'll talk about that next time. Glasses. You need these because unless you wear glasses, which I don't, you need these so that, bits of acrylic or polygel or nail, whatever it is, does not get in your eye. I know what I'm talking about. It happened. I was so scared for my eyesight. I got a little bit of acrylic, little piece of acrylic as I was drilling my nails off and everything. I had soaked them, and then I was using the drill to file off, and a layer, as you do, and a piece of it got in my eye. It was in there overnight. I freaked out. I didn't sleep well. So, but trust me, you wanna keep a pair of these on hand. See, here's my pads. I do have different acrylics. Model Ones is a great. Model Ones is a really great brand. It's easy to work with. It really is. It's good. All these, I will talk about these in another video too. These are just some dip powders. You can also use dip powder as a regular acrylic, so you can get your acrylic brush, dip it in the dip powder, and form the acrylic on there. Although they are meant for dipping, hence the reason they're dip powders. So this is acrylic. This is a really, really fine acrylic. This is really easy to work with. This is the very first brand of acrylic I ever got. It's crystal clear. This stuff is just the transparent, so it's not crystal clear, but it is clear. I'm just going to let you all know, if you don't know already, most of you do. If you know me, I hate pink. But this is pink acrylic, and it does really well when you're trying to lay like a nude or a pink down to be able to do designs and things over that. It's awesome. It's also awesome to do on your natural nail, and then with the white tip French manicures. You put the pink on your on this part right here, and then you put the white acrylic on the tip, or you put a white tip with the pink acrylic, and then you put a layer of clear over it to encapsulate. Encapsulating is a lot of fun to do. I love doing it. I'm not that great at it, but it always turns out okay. So, from woe to wow. This is striping tape. This is, I have never used this yet. I have seen it used a billion times on other channels though. It can be very fun to use that because you can get very creative, and there's so many colors. There are so many colors. But I mean, hey, you know, that's almost it. I do have tips. When I said dual forms, these are the dual forms that I used. Dual forms can be used over and over and over again. These are the ones that I used. I have many types of dual forms and a few different brands, but I love Model 1s. Guys, Model 1s is awesome, okay? They're easy to work with, they're easy to use, and this is basically a dual form, okay? You lay it on your finger. This one's obviously too big, but I mean, see, you lay it on, you lay the polygel or the acrylic inside, and you put it on here, and you either cure it if it's polygel or let it set if it's acrylic. Now this next set of nails I'm going to be doing is going to be acrylic. I am going to try to record that, but I don't know how that's going to work because, as you can see, I'm kind of winging it because I don't have anything to hold my phone. So, but basically, this drawer has all my tips and things, press-ons and tips. That's all this drawer is press-ons and tips. There's my white tip French manicure ones. Those are tips, and I'll make a video where I show y'all my tips. I bring them out and I show them. And these are the C-curve straight dual forms. Like I said, I've got a few to several different dual forms. I've got those down there. I have these tips. Now these tips I love to use. Dude, these are long, and I love them. They're even longer than this set. I love them. These press-ons, these are press-ons, of course, but they are like extra long. They're like 3x. They're like 3x long. Okay, so you know it's it's like crazy long. But they are cool, and I will make a video on how to do. I also know about what's called a lazy girl method. It kind of sounds fun, but kind of weird too. But it's easy, okay. Kind of in the form of using press-ons as a dual form, kind of. And sometimes, half the time, you'll take the press-ons off, and you'll leave whatever polygel or acrylic you put in them on your nail. And other times the lazy girl method will be where you leave the press-ons on and they stay on. This is a whole big bag of press-ons. I love these, but I have never used them, but I love them because I mean I tried using ones like these but shorter, so I know what I'm talking about with these. These are good, but they were like 1x or 2x. I think they were 2x. But these are 3x, and these should be really fun to use. I also have pump-ups. These are my very first pump-ups. Macart. Y'all know I love Macart. Your girl loves Macart. And I love me some glues, man. I get a lot of glues. Don't come for me, okay? I love my glue. So, but yeah, these are just some things that I have in my nail space here. I don't have much on the bottom except for, I mean, I do have. See, here are my nail foils, guys. See, here are my nail foils. But these are the type that you trim. You cut them into the shapes or sizes or whatever that you want, and you lay them on your nails. I'll do a video about that in the future as well. These are, see, fine, medium, and coarse grit. Those are the sanding bands. They're called sanding bands. And that's what you want to use with your drill. These are Swarovskis, which are the big ones. Okay. And rhinestones, which are the small ones. Okay, now don't come for me. I love putting all my rhinestones and Swarovskis in one container. That's just me. If you want to keep them in like the container that they came with, you can. That's the thing, guys. Nails are art. There is no wrong way to do your nails. There is no wrong way to decorate your nails, okay? There's no wrong way. These are Valentine or other parts. Halloween. So, and I will probably go through some other stuff that I've got down in here too. But polishes. Some polishes, mostly polygels. So, yeah, that's basically what we're doing today. But now I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. I will make another video. I'm going to be uploading this one soon. I'm also going to be making and then uploading another video of my Jeep. I got a new windshield, y'all. Okay? I got a new windshield. It's awesome because what happened was not too long ago I got a crack in the upper left-hand corner. As you're sitting in the driver's seat, it's the upper left-hand corner. It got a crack. Well, by the time we got to where we were going, it had already stretched down. It went almost, not completely, but almost to the middle of the windshield by the time I went and got it done today. So I got a real Jeep OEM windshield where it says Jeep in the bottom left-hand corner instead of Mopar, and then on the bottom right-hand corner I got the black Jeep back, and I'll show y'all what I mean by that. It's awesome because I didn't think I would get that. So but that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're so inclined to do so. It's free. And comment down below. Tell me what you want to see. Basically, I do nails. I don't know about hacks. Some friends have been asking me, "Hey, can you put hacks on your channel?" I don't know. I'm not. The reason why I call my channel From Woe to Wow is because, okay, I've already told y'all I'm not that perfect with nails. Okay, when I go to make them and everything like that, and apply the polygel or the acrylic or whatever I'm doing, it's a big old mess. But at the end, it's wow. Okay, so I'm not sure I should be moving into hacks until I've got this down. And I've been doing this for 3 years. What pushed me to do my own nails was 2020 when COVID started. I started in April of 2020. And from that point on, I started accumulating my stuff mostly from Amazon. And I love doing my own nails. I can do them when I want, how I want, as long as I can make them as long as I want. I can put as many or as little Swarovskis or rhinestones as I want, and there's no one to charge me extra for length or design or anything. And I love them. So I love doing my own nails. But yeah, so that's what got me into doing my own nails. I've been doing them for quite a while. I'm worse with my left hand. So if I do nails on my channel, I will be doing them on Izzy, which is my practice hand, if I already have a set like now, or I will do my right hand off camera and I will use my right hand to do my left hand on camera. It takes me a while to do my nails as well, so I've never got the time down. I've never been fast at it. So what I may do is do a couple of nails on my left hand. I'll do my right hand, then I'll do a couple on my left hand, and then I'll save 2 or 3 nails to do for you guys to see. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that'll work out. I'm not sure. But anyway, thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, and turn on your notifications. That way you know each time I upload. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.